I'm Taylor. Thank you for clicking on this today. I have been, for a long time, thinking about ways to escape the situation that's happening on the capitalistic agenda, if you will. Since I was really young, I've been really hyper aware of just the catastrophes, the environmental degradation that was happening, and living with that awareness my whole life. But also growing up in a capitalist society, and one where we're pitted against each other based on what we have, what we don't have. And I was prey to that my whole life too, just like everybody else who's raised in that. But several years ago, I had somewhat of an awakening spiritually, and in that, I made the decision that I was not going to be a victim any longer. I was going to choose my own path and my own trajectory. And in that choosing, I decided to move into this car, my Honda Fit, with my 2 dogs. I moved to an intentional community based around permaculture ideals and started to restart my life with this new intention of living more consciously. I bought a school bus and moved into that for a short period of time before meeting my partner and changing roles entirely into that of a mother of 2 young children and a soon-to-be wife, which is quite exciting for me. But in that, so much has felt like out of my control again. With children, there just comes a certain amount of plastic shit that I can't really explain, and I think that parents who have been there understand, but if you're conscious and aware of your waste streams, like I've tried to be over the last several years, it's alarming the amount of shit they give these children. So, well-meaning people too, it's not, there's no judgment in it, but we attend the library regularly. My girls are unschooled, but we attend the library regularly, and there are so many programs, and they lovingly just pile so much stuff on these girls. And we've also got friends and family, friends who lovingly will give us hand-me-downs. We haven't had to buy clothes in forever, but then we also have family members who enjoy purchasing and gifting and things like that. And I have just come to this point right now in my life where I am completely saturated. I am completely full. I cannot take one more thing on, stuff-wise. And I was feeling this about 2 or 3 days ago, and then thought, I need to do something. I'm tired of this cultural proclivity we have to just intake, consume, and offer nothing back. And I'm not saying I offer nothing. I'm raising children. I'm, supporting my community in the ways that I know how. But I need to do more to feel like I'm living out my purpose on this planet. And so that's why I've decided to just start sharing this. Even as now, I'm sitting in my car, there's a car watching me film. I don't know what I'm doing. This is completely new to me. But I want to share my authenticity and my vulnerability around this topic in particular, because I don't think I'm the only person who has been aware of this my whole life. This feeling of what will happen because of this. These choices we make, these choices to continually choose convenience over what we know is right. And the moral lines get so blurred when we're talking about what to do with our plastic packaging and where to get our food and how to clothe our children, but these are real struggles that I spend all day thinking about, because I want there to be a planet here. I want there to be love here. And when I get really real and really present with the waste stream that I create and that my family creates, we are very conscientious, trying, loving people, trying to do the right thing. I mean, and when I get really present with that, and I allow myself to feel the pain of, you know, children walking through landfills on the sides of oceans, essentially. You've seen the images. I'm tired of holding this all internal, trying to figure it out all internal, taking on all of this chaos that this system is trying to manifest, and holding it internal as if I'm the only one, or as if I'm not doing well enough, or that's not true. I know that's not true. And so what I'm hoping to do now that I've become conscious that I want to make action choices beyond just trying my best in my internal world and scurrying to do the right thing, I want to actually share what that looks like to the best of my ability, learning every day how to do better, how to clean up my waste stream, how to do better for my community. And I want to share that with you. And so it might look different every day, but one of the things that I've done on this day is that I have gone to my local grocery store, which I am so blessed to live in an area that has an Amish grocery store. And I have bought my groceries for the week, and that will be it. My intention is at this point to stop purchasing things. I have come to realize over the last few years that if there is anything that is a real need, you're gonna get it, girl. I am an excellent manifester, and so are you once it's unlocked. But we all are. All of our needs are met here. There's no reason we need to be sending our money, our energy, our life force to Walmart or Amazon, or I don't need to keep talking about it. But I have purchased the last couple of items that I felt I needed or truly wanted, and there are 2 items left to purchase before a complete stop on purchasing coming from me. And then my goal is to use what I have, not just the stuff, but really find a way to utilize the resources that are given to me. So even in those times where, oh shoot, this resource has diminished, I don't know how to recreate that out of nothing, I have social capital. I have friends who have a lot of extra stuff too. That's the problem. We all insularly in our little homes feel lack and also excess at the same time. And instead, we could just be feeling abundance. We could be feeling the abundance of you having everything you need just as much as I do. And just as much as every person we know does. Because that's here for us. That's so here for us. Don't let the capitalist system that we've been indoctrinated into lie to you and make you believe it's not all here for you, because it is all here. And I hope by doing this experiment, which I will expand on more, like what it means and what the parameters will be, but for me, it's just, I don't want to buy their shit anymore. I don't know what that means exactly. But I'm tired of gaslighting myself into buying shit that I don't want. I'm tired of being gaslit into accepting things that I don't want into my space. So I'm not going to do it anymore. I purchased my wedding dress. It's a lovely wool dress I'll be wearing on my wedding in a month. And we have yet to purchase the wedding bands, which I was blessed to find this estate ring. I was very excited to find something that had been previously loved for me to love for my wedding ring, or for my engagement ring, and I'm excited to do the same for my bands. And I'm excited to find more places that I can show concerted, conscientious effort to reduce the amount of waste and harm that I as a person am contributing to and creating in this world. I'm questioning that. So yeah, right now I got a car full of groceries and I feel kind of like shit because I'm saturated. But it's raining out. I made this video. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna keep crying at the internet from my heart, even if nobody gives a shit, even if nobody watches it. Because that's the thing, I've seen so many transformative moments, transformative videos of people in their car talking to a camera. This place is a miracle, dude. Like, we could just talk to a little box and it can reach everyone. And I hope this reaches your heart. I hope it does. Just not only that sadness that is apparent in the way that we've treated this home, but also the accountability that I'm gonna take. The accountability that I choose to take in this moment and in every moment going forth. And I'm not gonna be perfect because there's a lot of plastic wrapped around the world right now. But we're doing our best.